Good morning and welcome to my channel. This morning I have an all levels morning yoga to help you boost your mobility and help you feel really good and loose in your joints so that you start your day in the perfect way. We're going to begin in a comfortable seated position and we're going to head straight into today's class. So let's be very mindful about how we breathe. We want to breathe in and out of the nose, nice deep inhales and even longer exhales. If you're very blocked up, maybe you've got allergies, you can always breathe from the mouth if needed. But let's try from the nose. So sitting up nice and tall, hug your belly slightly back. Close off the eyes, tops of the hands to the knees. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears and draw them down. Taking a moment here to tune into the breath. Relax that space between your eyebrows. Listen and feel the breath as you inhale and exhale. Keeping the eyes closed, inhale, raise the hand to the sky, stretch. And exhale, slowly spreading the fingertips, draw the fingertips down towards the mat. Keep them there and drop the head to the left, stretching through the right shoulder and down the right side of the neck. Big inhale through the nose and exhale a sigh out your mouth. And again. Slowly draw your chin to chest and take your head to the opposite side. Inhale through the nose. Exhale a sigh. And again. Take a few neck rolls from here. Follow your breath. Keep it through the nose now. Take your last roll over to the right. And before opening the eyes, bring your head to center and inhale the hands to the sky. One last time, stretch. Exhale them down. You can open your eyes and we're going to give our wrists a little roll in one direction and then in the other. And now interlace your fingertips. Push one hand away from you so that you're creating this shape and stretching through both sides of each hand. Hold it for a couple of breaths. And then rotate in the opposite direction. Release your hands, give them a shake. We're going to come over to the left side of the mat. Inhale your right arm up and over your ear, side body stretch. And then rotate your arm, big circles all the way through the shoulder blade. Take 3 here in this direction. And then 3 in the opposite direction. Then come back into your side body stretch. You can stay up on the hand or come down to the forearm. Point your chest slightly to the sky. And let's take it over to the other side, over to the right. Inhale, side body stretch. And then find your arm circles, 3 in one direction. Nice and slow. Let's rotate in the opposite direction. And then back into your side body stretch. Stay up on the hand or down on the forearm. And slowly push yourself up, coming into all fours. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Let's take 3 cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale to arch, tuck your chin and your tailbone. 2 more, inhale down. Exhale, arch. Last one. Come into your neutral tabletop. Have a slight bend of the elbows if you tend to hyperextend. We're going to raise this right leg up towards, the left leg up towards the sky. Keep the knee bent. Open the knee out to the side and find some rolls with the hip. 3 in one direction. Follow your breath. Go nice and slow. And then 3 in the opposite direction. Cross this leg over the right and tap the ground, and then raise it, tap it over to the left. Continue this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, and 1. Draw that knee back down. We're going to take it to the other side. Lift up through the right leg, keep the knee bent, open it to the side and find 3 circles in one direction. And then circle in the opposite direction. Straighten the leg out behind you, cross it over towards the right side, raise it using your glute and take it to the left. Keep going for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back into your neutral tabletop. Extend your arms out long in front of you. Draw your forehead to the ground. Keep your elbows lifted off the floor for your puppy pose. Hug your belly back. Taking a few deep breaths. Slowly raise yourself up. Come towards a tabletop position, but with hands slightly further away from your shoulders. Send your tummy towards your thighs. Staying in a little bit of a crouching position. Look between the feet, hug your belly back. And then we're going to start to straighten the right leg and then bend it towards your belly. Sink a little lower. Straighten the left leg. Bend it to the belly, sink a little lower. Straighten the right, keep doing this. Stretching through your hamstrings. Creating some power in your shoulders. We're going to take one more to the left. And then send your tailbone to the sky for your downward facing dog. You can keep your knees as bent as you like. Don't worry if your heels don't touch the ground. Hug your belly button back. 3 deep breaths. Lift your left foot off the ground, look between your hands and step your left foot to the outside edge of your left hand. Take your time getting there. Once you're there, we're in lizard pose, keeping the back knee lifted for a foot to start with. Maybe find a little rock forwards and back. And then when you're ready, slowly draw the back knee down towards the ground. Just taking a moment here, close the eyes, feeling that psoas stretch on the right, and stretching into the left hip. Now plant your right hand into the center of the mat and raise your left arm to the sky. Look up for a twist. Plant that hand back down. And we're going to step our right foot to the outside edge of our right hand. Coming down for our yogi squat. Your hips may not get this low. You may need to prop them up onto a block, so feel free to pause the video. But if you can, we're going to take our elbows to press the knees a little wider. Hug your belly button back. Release your hands and use the power of your legs to keep your knees open. We're going to keep the top part of the body still and move our right knee down towards the ground. Raise it back up. We're going to take the left knee down. Raise it. We're going to take 2 more on each side. So only 3 per leg. That's our second set. And into our third set, hip mobility. Come back into your yogi squat, and we're going to plant our hands down, shoulder distance, and this time step the left foot back so that we do our lizard now on the right. Keep the knee lifted and take a couple of rocks forwards and back. When you're ready, slowly lower that knee down and taking some nice deep breaths here in your lizard pose. Plant your left hand to the center of the mat and raise your right arm to the sky for a twist. Now plant both your hands shoulder distance, lift up off the back knee, and we're going to lift this right leg and lift it all the way back up to the sky, three-legged down dog. And then slowly lower it down. We have Peanut the cat joining us now. And from our dog, we're going to roll forwards into our plank. So roll vertebrae by vertebrae, nice and slow. Coming into your plank. Find your plank, find some power. And then very slowly, you can either draw your knees to the ground if you're a beginner. We're going to draw our chest all the way down, bending through the elbows. I've got a cat underneath me. And come all the way down. Inhale to lift into your baby cobra. We're going to raise our hands off the ground using the power of the back. And then exhale down. Inhale to rise. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale to rise. And exhale down. Press yourself up and back towards your heels. We're going to open the knees as wide as the mat. Extend through the arms, coming into our wide-legged child's pose. If child's pose is a challenging one for you, then I recommend taking puppy pose that we did in the beginning. Taking a few deep breaths here. And then very slowly press yourself up. Come up onto your knees. We're going to draw our knees in line with our hips. We're just going to do a few back bends before we end our class. So taking your left hand to your ankle, you can tuck the toes. And we're going to press our hips forwards and raise our right arm up and over the ear. Hug your belly back. Exhale down, swap sides, right hand, right heel. Inhale, lift the hips forwards. Taking one more each side, exhale down. Inhale, rise. Exhale down, last one. Right hand, right heel. Lift up. And exhale down. Coming back into your cross-legged seat, your kneeling seat, we're going to take a twist. So this time tuck the toes, raise the arms up to the sky, twist over to the left. Take your right hand to your left knee, look behind you. And then inhale, raise the hands to the sky and twist to the right. Coming back to center. You can just stay here kneeling, or you can change into Shavasana or in a comfortable, different seat of your choice. Just take your hands to your knees wherever you are, close your eyes, and allow your breath to return to a natural rhythm here. Taking a moment to close off the practice. Bring your attention to the sounds around you. If you're outside, perhaps you can hear the birds, maybe running water. Whatever it is, keep your attention there just for a moment. And then slowly draw your attention closer to your body. If you're in a room, maybe the sounds that are inside the room with you. And then draw them so close to you that you're potentially able to hear your own breath, no matter how subtle. Bringing your attention to that gentle rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in and out. Taking a moment to have total gratitude for this moment that we share in this time and space. And we're going to gently inhale the hands to the sky, stretch as you reach up, allow your face to follow. Exhale your hands out to the sides, nice and slow. With intention, start to draw them forwards until your hands meet. Bring them to your heart center in prayer. Bow your head. Thank yourself for showing up today on the mat and for giving yourself the gift of yoga today. When you're ready, we can open the eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I would love to hear in the comments what you thought of this gentle morning mobility movement class. And if you have any requests, do let me know. If you had an intention, then share it with us all. Until our next class, have a beautiful day ahead. See you soon.